spent his summer home. She just leave well enough alone.
He's got it, man.
But his pants are down, his cover's blown. And the politicians throwing stones. So the kids they dance and shake their bones. Cause it's all too clear. The rich man in his summer home. She just leave well enough alone.
He's got it, man.
But his pants are down, his cover's blown. And the politicians throwing stones. So the kids they dance and shake their bones. Cause it's all too clear we're on our own. Singing ashes, ashes, all fall down. Ashes, ashes, all fall down. Picture of rock, rock, just
and giving others the opportunity to express themselves through the arts would be the magical.
I like that. We're at this pump number 12. Anything else you want to say?
Peace and love as always.
Good to see you again.
Same here.
All-powerful magic wand, what would you do
Sorry?
if you had an all-powerful magic wand, what would you do for America?
Magic wand.
Just for America.
I would have the pets, the animals.
Animals taken care of?
Yeah, no,
I've heard
I
that.
mean, just people. I mean, just not to be so freaking. Detailed. Maybe just day to day.
Day to day what? You're thinking a lot of different things that's going around your head there.
I know.
That's okay. It's okay.
I'm
It's
just
a thought
thinking,
process.
like-
That's why I like getting the video, because it's your thought process.
I'm just thinking, like, just like one day at a time.
You said about the animals.
Yeah, like an animal. would
Like be more like animals, like the lilies of the field don't spin or toil, or the beasts of the fields don't.
Like, just do not.
Look at this picture. Do not what? You sad? You're sad. You came down here sad. You're sad about something.
Don't put this on any kind of social media.
No, if they just go to YouTube.
What I can do instead of, I can just inflict all of my ideas on everyone else, That's what I would do for mine.
But they have their own to accept that or to express their own, or they diverge it from that.
Yeah, but I
What
would
a general rule.
I would want to accept all of the knowledge.
Like the Constitution for everybody.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
so a lot of people, are ignorant. A lot of people are racist.
Well,
a lot of
ignorant
people,
or something.
yeah, a lot of people eat animals or eat things because they don't know what's going on. They just don't know. They weren't raised in black communities. They don't see the suffering right there. And it's not because they're bad people. It's because they just don't know. And so what it takes is education in some form. And that's what my group does.
Here in America. Start with our country. Like you said, before I turned the camera on, take care of oneself.
Oh yeah, like
Self-accountable.
I can't change nothing if I don't change myself.
Serenity prayer? No. You don't know the serenity prayer? I think it's a Catholic thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, to change the things I can, and to know the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so modern terms, and you inspired me by saying, it's the military, they're strict.
Yeah.
So in other words, you couldn't fuck with them.
Right.
There's no point going up against that, right? They're the military, right?
Right.
Okay, but you got to know who you can. So we changed the prayer to. You all right? Bless you. We changed the prayer to. Oh God, give me the serenity to know the people I can't fuck with,
And to know the one I can fuck with.
and to know the difference.
Yeah.
And the wisdom to know the difference.
Right.
You got it. That's great, right? We just made that up. There was one there. The
It's
racial
building power, right?
building power.
When you think about
And I asked you to clarify
our
that.
economic, when you think about our
Gotcha.
total, you feel me? The 1%,
Continue,
not
sir.
the 1%, the oppression of the 98%
That what I spoke in there.
is
Right.
education.
Yeah.
It is through education, economic. Build power. You cannot build something if you do not have something to build. If you're always looking for the next check,
That's called survival.
if you're always surviving, you can never really live.
37th and Jefferson.
Like I said, we talked for a minute. I don't come here and put the camera in your face and
Yeah.
say what's your opinion, because you know I've seen you
Yeah.
around. I've seen you around for months. So what makes America great? And if it's not great, say so.
It's not so great.
Okay.
It is the way America operates. I mean, it's McDonald's is a prime example. McDonald's is a prime example of being negative.
Right. I like that. I like the way you said that. Okay, so let's. We know the problem.
Yeah.
We're out here with grown men. You probably. What was your trade?
I've been fence builder.
A what builder?
Fence builder.
Fence. Okay. And you built the
Privacy
nice
fence.
fences, and you know.
Yeah, private fences, chain link fences.
Yeah. And like these security fences, like the.
Yeah, I mean, I can build a little fence like that, or I can build a 6-foot picket fence.
How about steel, aluminum?
I can do that too if
You
that's
weld?
what it takes.
You weld?
I can weld some, yeah.
The aluminum's hard. I used to do gates. So what would make America better or greater? I usually use the term greater because somebody says make America, you know.
Well, the economy would make America better, but I mean, the economy's got its ups and downs too.
We're making $10 an hour. I was paying people that in 2000. That's fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Correct?
Uh-huh.
Guys that couldn't read a tape measure, dig a ditch. Ex-cons.
I mean, I can dig a ditch.
Yeah, but you're like my age. You're like 57.
I'm 64 years old.
Holy shit, you look good.
I'm 64 years old. I mean, I can dig a fence. I can dig a ditch, build a fence.
Work those young boys under the table, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can take and I can put in a septic tank. I can put in a septic tank system.
Leach field?
Huh?
Leach field or just the tank?
No, I'm talking about building a.
Because you know I know construction too.
I'm talking building digging a hole about 3.5 foot in diameter, about 5 foot deep. Put a plastic barrel at the bottom, cut holes in the bottom. That way.
Yeah, I remember guys doing that in the back in the day.
Where all the solids settles in the barrel, and then the water runs off.
And the bacteria eats it up and it goes away after.
Yeah, and then dig a little trench from here to that tree, you know, and put gravel out there at the end, you know, and that way. I mean,
that's a funny thing. I want to say something to you about that. How many kids do you think know that? I mean, I know it.
0 out of 10.
Huh?
0 out of 10.
There you go. That's not very many, is it?
No.
So what we said, the economy sucks. Basically, that's my word.
Yeah.
What would make it greater? Did we say that? Did you answer that?
Well, what would make the economy greater if these kids learn to have respect for older people and learn to get a job?
How about learning how to work?
Well, if these
you know
kids,
what I mean?
if
Because
these
you can
kids
get a
would have
job. You can get a
respect-
job any day.
If these kids will learn to have respect for elderly people and get a job, that would be a plus right there. But I mean, the way the economy is now, I mean,
I got a lady that said that.
the
And
way
what
the
I do,
economy is now, I mean, it ain't nothing for a kid to get out here on the street corner and sell drugs.
I don't try not to talk about the negative. So let me just ask you this. I'm going to interject something because I've asked this question 1,000+ times. What do you think about a public works system or apprenticeships?
I think it's great if somebody knows what they're doing or wanting to learn what they're doing.
Well, we know what we're doing. We're the working homeless. Or
I think it's great.
shelter
if
is still
somebody-
homeless.
I think it's great if somebody wants to get out there and learn to work and wants to learn and work the public work system. My suggestion is take all these kids out there, 18, 19 years old, let them get out there and work a real honest job for honest wages, you know, and then that'd keep them off the streets.
Give them opportunity?
It'd give them
Purpose?
It'd give them-
You just
give
say
them
opportunity or purpose?
It'd give them opportunity and purpose. I mean, it'd give them opportunity to
I'll
have a
tell
job.
you everywhere else, man, like, I don't know, it's just, I can't really speak for everybody else. I just can speak for, like, what I see, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
all it's about.
Yeah,
That's
you
what it's
know,
about.
like, from, you know, like, being in Fayetteville, I told you I came from a project myself, so, like, all I ever seen in my life was just repetitive, like, drugs, violence, you know, all that stuff, you know, but I done, you know, experienced the military and other forms of life, so I know it's greater.
I take a barrel, put it in there, run your pipe.
I know.
Out to there, run it through there.
You're running at the
And then
top. You're running at the top.
Put it running at the top, and then all the wastewater runs out the bottom of the
Shit
barrel.
runs downhill.
And then the shit stays inside, and then all that excess goes out away from the barrel. And I mean,
See, I grew up.
that's the simplest septic tank there is.
I grew up in the country.
Plastic barrel
and
down.
there was
I
a
mean,
guy
you can take one of them little
whole sauce.
hole saws, you know, cut holes all around the bottom. You know.
Because you got to do it at the bottom.
Well, yeah, at the bottom.
About
you know,
where
and
this,
that way,
about 6 inches off the bottom or some stuff.
you know, about an inch
Right on
and
the
a half, 2 inches
bottom.
off the bottom. You know, and then
Because the shit floats and the water goes down.
the shit goes to the bottom, the water goes out. Well, time you do all that, that water goes out, but the shit stays in, and then, I mean, the plastic or steel barrel is going to stay there forever, and you still got a septic tank.
You know what I like, Bruce? I like analogies. So here's the analogy. The shit is the bad part of America.
Yeah,
And the water has to be
purified.
kind of evaporated from the shit
Yeah,
in order to grow the plants.
but
So you know what I mean? Do you see that in your mind?
Yeah,
You're a
but-
visual guy like me.
and
That's pretty cool, huh? I just thought of
Yeah,
that by
it is.
talking. So we talk.
even with a septic tank, you know, I lived out there on my brother's property. When we put the septic tank in, I mean, the grass is always green right there. Where
Yeah.
the septic
That's where you
tank
know
is.
where it is. The guy looking back at you can't just zap and make it right.
Yeah, I know. The first step would be.
What would make it greater?
We don't have to go through this change of. It's a peaceful war, man. You know, the way I think of it.
A hidden civil war.
Yeah, it is.
Like that hidden civil war kind of?
Yeah, hidden. And news ain't a truthful thing. News lie too.
Somebody just said that black against white?
I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say that.
No.
And we're sitting here together having a half a beer at noon.
Cause see, I fought with white, you know. And we,
Side by side, brothers.
We equal, right?
But you were in the airborne, so they taught you how to fly.
Segregate. Taught me how to jump and shit, man. I better know how to fly. I thought I could fly before I went in.
What you did know?
Oh no, but jumping. I used to jump off.
You're a paratrooper.
I used to jump off a 2-story building.
Into the water. In the water.
In the water.
Into the water. About 33 feet high. And my stepdad broke it.
Oh, okay.
I was going to try to fly. But it was over the water.
I bet you used to be a little mean motherfucker too.
That too, yeah. I would let people get under my skin. And I let them go for a long, long time. The kids picking on me in the bus.
Yeah.
And then one day I just fucking let out like a fucking
Okay.
volcano. Pretty much.
Pretty much, west side, the best side.
They, you know,
All buildings.
so America, one thing that makes it great is the fact that you have opportunities, you have freedom in general.
If I don't let him sniff me a little bit. You're sweet. You know, I did. I wouldn't put my hand in his face. You know. What makes hungry great? That's the beauty.
Azt kérdezi Daniel angolul, azt kérdezi, hogy mi fogja Magyarországot nagyszerűvé tenni. Mitől lesz Magyarország
You
nagyszerű?
gotta translate to English too.
My mother laughing.
If it's not great, say so.
She said it's a good question.
Okay,
And-
what would make hungry greater?
Mi tudná Magyarországot
Like when you're tired into the car.
Right, yeah, I just want to win the lottery and freaking drive around our great country.
Take a bus. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
You ever hear the Merry Pranksters?
Yes.
They started a revolution with that.
Right.
So that's the long story.
All right.
So keep an eye out for us.